Hi guys, I'm Kimberly, and today we're going to be doing basically just redoing a box that I found at Goodwill. You can do this with anything you have at home. It doesn't have to be a Goodwill box. It could be one you can buy in Walmart. There's only a couple of dollars to get a smaller size one. You can use the Dollar Tree boxes, storage boxes, anything you want, with exception when I go to put the mirrors on. If your box is smaller or larger than the mirrors, then you may not be, you'll have to alter it, or just go ahead and just finish. I'll show you another way to finish it off. Now if I remember, I'm going to try to, right around in here, insert a picture of the box before. It was basically a light wood box, like a light oak color, which was pretty, but it didn't go with my decor because I have cherry wood down here, and plus I have white, and I didn't want to throw in another light colored. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the first step that you do. So I took the box, it was a regular, like a light oak wood color, and I spray painted it silver, as you can see. And then it opens up like this right here. And so I give it a light coat on the inside. That's optional. You don't have to do the inside if you don't want to. You can, or you can go ahead and use cardstock or anything you want, and you can decorate the inside as well. Which I don't know if I'm going to be doing that or not, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do. Now, depending on what you're using, you will always have a little issue with where you come to the hinges. I'm going to show you a couple options of what I'm going to use. You can use anything you want. I'm trying to debate in between. I like this one right here, but as you see, it's going to go a little bit on that hinge there, but that's okay because my box will still open. So always be mindful of where the hinges are, if it's going to interfere with your project or not. So keep those in mind. Now these right here, I'm going to try to find a way that it will work. If I space it out where it's on it, like on the edge, you can see that part of this last one hangs off. So I have two options here. I could just put them all close together and see how that works out, to see if it will take up enough slack, or I can just take the two ends around the corners and scoot that in, and I'm trying to guess, and scoot that in, and that right there should just finish it off. I could just scoot them all together, but I didn't. I decided to just leave it open and just do the ends, and we're going to see if that works. Now, if you do not have this, this is like, I got a big roll of this diamond wrap. Looks like, reminds me of little flowers. I got this on Amazon. But you can get the little strips. This looks nice too, because I was going back and forth, I didn't know which. As you can see, this looks pretty good as well. Now, like if you want to go all the way up here with this diamond wrap that I bought, if you have depending on how wide your spool is, you'll just have to cut off some extra to go there. But if you don't have this, you can use the Dollar Tree. You'll just need more of it. The Dollar Tree diamond wrap. And you'll just have to do certain rows. Now you don't have to cover it all. You can use different colors and alternate colors, make stripes. Or you can just do like one band around it, however you like. Or maybe a top one, space it out, maybe a bottom one. It's just whatever you like. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and try to use this hot glue gun, but I'm going to try to be doing this at an angle, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Now, I don't know if I'm trying to scoot up in here. Another thing I will be using also with a glue gun, you're going to need some scissors and any kind of a mirror or whatever you want to put. You can use any kind of embellishments you want. That's just what I'm going with. So we're going to go ahead and when you're working with this glue, you want to try to make sure you don't do a whole big strip at a time, because it can be kind of messy. So, and what you really would want to do, but as I said, I'm trying to do this on video, so I can't really get up there and see, is try to guess where the little center gem is right there. If you're using this wrap, guess where that part is, like right here. I need to scoot this one in. Another thing, you got to work quick with this. As you see, I didn't work quite quick enough. But then what you can do is, it doesn't matter if it takes the paint off because it's going to be covered. Can't talk today, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and put that back on. Put that down, and then I'm going to slide it on over as best as I can. I'm just hoping I get it close enough. And you don't have to get it exact. You just have to make sure that the box is going to open. And I can't see that part, so that's going to be a little bit difficult for me. I'm going to try to stand up and see if that helps. So, if this goes here, then right about here would be... And don't worry about all these little, what I call them, little glue strings, because you can pull them off later. So you just try to guess at where these parts are going to be. But I thought that would be cute. And you don't have to take it all the way up to the top if you don't. Like, I could have just took it down a little bit because I have a little bit there, but I'm not going to be exact because also I'm going to have another... I might put another row down there, so if I do, that'll be covered. And you can alternate. You can use a little bit of this and a little bit of the other. But nobody's going to be looking to see if everything's exact, so just don't worry about it. And later on, if you have glue in between that shows up, you can get you some tweezers or something like that. And you can just go ahead and clean that up and pull off the excess. I've actually used tweezers to do it. Then I got my fingers and I pinched it. I just use it. This is the tweezers to get it up. So this is, I had requests, some friends messaged me, it's like, what do you do with a lot of your time when you're not beading? It's like, well, I like to take old objects, or because money is tight and not everybody can afford to go out and buy something really pretty, because this box, when I'm done with it, it's going to look like something you would get at Pier 1 Imports, or, you know, your Michaels and places like that. And if you guys have shopped around those places, you know that they are very expensive. Now, the reason why I'm doing the top row first, it would have been easier probably to do these, is because I have to make sure that I can make the ends fairly flush. It doesn't have to be exact, but a little bit flush. And so that's why I am doing this first row this way first, and then I kind of see it's actually working out. So that last one I'll just take in just a little bit. But if you're using the dollar wrap from Dollar Tree, you don't have to worry about it because they're so small that you can make it work. The bigger the embellishment, the harder it is to space them out evenly. So this is basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do it all the way around. And so if you happen to find a box, or you can even do this with cardboard boxes, guys. You don't have to have a wooden box. You can use it with a plastic box, acrylic, wooden. It just, whatever you can find, you can make it look really ritzy. You can put this around a spray painted Pringle can. Put it around a Pringle can and make a Pringle can look nice. Seriously, guys, you can. I'm just going to leave that attached and fold back as much as I can. I don't have to do each one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if I can do a few different dots. That's about as far as I can go right now because this will be messy. And it dries super quick. Just make sure you push it down so it gets the glue down to whatever surface you're gluing, and so it just doesn't attach to your embellishment and doesn't stick to the box or whatever thing you decide to decorate. And for the paint, I didn't show me painting because everybody knows how to spray paint. And for the paint, I just used this, let's see, I think there's two different kinds that I like. I like the Rust-Oleum, the metallic silver, and there's one, I think it's Valspar, I'm not sure on the brand, that you get at Lowe's. And I like them both. Or if you don't have spray paint, you can go and just use like acrylic paint, or yeah, you can even use the paint that you, depending on your surface, as long as it adheres to it. Even I've actually used wall paint on things before. Now, one good thing about if you use these, they come in different colors, and if you go to Dollar Tree, if you want to do like a different colors, or you wanted an all blue one, that would be very pretty. And I would have done this one right here, but I don't have enough. So I'm going to I'm going to do this all the way around. I don't know if I will delete part of this video or just speed it up, or what I will do. Okay, we don't have much to go. But I think they had this diamond wrap in there's a couple different styles they had it in, not just this one. They had the regular diamond wrap, like the kind at the Dollar Tree, but this wide, plus I don't know, one was like a antique look or heirloom. I'm trying to remember. It was a different style, and I'm probably going to pick that up as well, because I think you get at least 30 feet of it. Now, you got to figure, if you are paying $10 to $13 or something like that for this, okay, it is actually worth it, because say you got 30 feet, but yet you're cutting it down and just using, like, say you only wanted a spool of this, just one strip. That's 30 feet times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 150 foot. That's worth it. Or if you just want to cut it down by 2, I leave mine on all together, and I just go by the project I'm doing at the time. Now, you could use some E6000 in between some of these, but you would only be able to do a side at a time and wait for it to dry. It takes forever. Or you can like alternate like a little bit of hot glue, or put some E6000 in there if you prefer. But honestly, I think hot glue is the way to go. It dries super fast, and you don't have to worry about nothing sliding. I mean, you do have these little glue things, but you know, you just have to do a little extra effort to get it off. Okay, so I think that is super cute. We got that part done, as you can see here. That's looking really cute. Now we're going to go and do this. I have glue all over my cover. Okay. Now the top, I really didn't try to do a very good job with that, because I knew I was just going to put these mirrors over it like that, and it just so happens that it fits perfectly. And these are the mirrors I got at Dollar Tree. Now what you have to do is you have to pull off, they have these little black felt little like spacers and a sticker. Make sure you get that off, and depending on the kind of glue you're using, you may have to clean this for better adhesion. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on here, and I'm running out of glue, and that's not good because this stuff goes fast. So I'm going to see if I can get this on there fairly quick. And I'm really going to go over here at the edges a little further. And I'm even going to go on the box just a little bit. And if glue pokes out the sides, don't worry about it. You can later on just So what we're going to do is see, I'm going to get my little rhinestones to see how much that will cover. Okay, and I debated which one to go with. I didn't know if I wanted to go with this trim or this trim right here. And I decided to just go ahead and use this because it's simpler and I already have a lot of the other. And I think the contrast would be really cute against this lid. So we're going to see if I can show you guys. I'm trying to put it in a way you can see without this popping open. And I gotta find a way to rig this up. Let's see, let's put a jar of my junk. Ignore the junk, guys. I'm just using it to I'm just using it to hold this. Okay. Sometimes, you guys, you gotta rig things. Things aren't set up right. You gotta make do. So let's see if I can get this started. So I want to go and add a little bit of this glue. I'm only going to do a little bit of a section at a time because now this is probably going to run over, but I'm going to peel it off later. You can be neater if you like and do this, but I found with this glue, it's so hard to do because it's I like it because it dries quick, but I wish it would just give a little bit more wriggle room. So we're going to put this on the edge first, kind of, and then we're going to push that down. And see, I have a long strand, and then I have this, I want to get this down here, but I think this looks really cute with it. I was going back and forth. I was bringing my family down. Which one? And every one of them said this one right here, because this is already like that. So we thought this would be a nice change. And as I'm trying to do this from an angle, because when you do things on video, before I started doing videos, I was saying, what's the big deal? Get it in a picture. You're at an angle, or it's a little bit hard to work on things, especially when you have to get in there pretty good, and you have to, because right here I have to make sure I get this edge. But when you're trying to play gymnastics around the thing, it gets a little bit difficult, but we'll get it done, guys. Alright, we got that part done. Now we're going to go ahead and flip it around. Now this part's going to get tricky because it does have these hinges. So what I'm going to try to do, I don't care if it goes over just a little bit. I could actually, okay, say I lay it out like that. I wonder if this will work. We're doing an experiment. If it don't work, I can always just get me a new little string. We're going to try to cut off 4 and see if that works. Because I have this little hinge here, and I can make that work. So we'll do this part first. And later on, if you need to, like, say something goes wrong with the hinges, this is hot glue, and you can't peel this off. So sometimes you can just cut around things. Got a little bit too much glue there. I just want to get it basically on there. Okay, we will cut it right here. Let's see. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, I have the trimmers today, guys, which makes, so you'll notice that on some days I do get the slight tremors. We don't know what's causing it yet, but you know what? I go ahead and I craft anyways. And you guys probably wondering, how does she bead like that? Trust me, I'm getting pretty good at beading with trimmers, and sometimes it gets frustrating, but I can do it, guys. Well, there's a will, there's a way. We have fingerprints all over this glass. I need another glue stick. I think I need a bigger size glue gun. Let me press down on there. Some areas got a little bit too cool. As you can see, that's looking really cute. So I'm going to cut it right about there. Oh gosh, guys, those little glue things, I got it everywhere. I mean everywhere. So that's what it looks like, the front, minus, you know, I have to go in and take these off. Now I could go ahead and add, like in here in the centers, I could add little gems, which I might do. But this, it turned out to be super cute. Here is the box. Now remember, it was this ugly right there. I didn't bother. Later on, for one, I might go ahead and spray paint the bottom. It'd be easy to do, but nobody sees it, and I was running low on paint, so I was like, well, can't see. You're not going to lift it up and look under the box anyway. If they are, then there's an issue. So I think it's super cute. This opens up like that, and I love this detailing. Now I was debating on taking these little gems that I have and just gluing a bunch of gems. Either, I think I might just glue some right around this strip right here. I'm going to actually turn this around and look at it. So you can take regular things like this and make it so cute. Or I could take a strip of that. I don't know if I want to leave it plain. I could put those gems across it. Because I have a ton of these. I mean a ton. They come in like this, and I have another jar of it, and I have these, I think I got another one as well. So I have plenty. I don't know, I might do a little gem. I don't know if I'm going to do little gems. I should do gems there. Here's some ideas. If you like a lot of bling, you can stop right here and leave it like that. Or you can take some gems like this right here and go along edges, or you can outline it. Like see all these little scallop parts? You can either fill that all in or just go in, and I think that would be cute just to outline right down here and leave that plain. But right now I think I'm just going to leave it as it is because I think it's really cute. I like how it turned out. So this is my bling box, and I thought I don't have anything that's really blingy, just for fun. This isn't for everybody, but I thought it looks really cute. And then it has the top mirrors here. And what I don't know if I want to do or not is what I could do is right down here the center. Let me show you. I don't think I wouldn't do a strip that big. Let's try 2. And I think I might put a little simple little strip right there in between. I think that will be cute. I don't know, I'll have to debate on it. Tell me what you guys think. I'll just think about it a while and tell me, this is what the little strip would look like. This is the top part of the box. Tell me if you guys think that would look cute. Does it look good like this with a little strip down there? Or would it look better without? That's without, and that's with. Okay, so I just thought I'd give you guys an example of the things that I do in my spare time when I'm not beading. And redoing old projects is something I love to do because I have a lot of things that I have outgrown, or my taste has changed, my color scheme in my room has changed. But we don't always have the money to go out and just buy new items every time we decide to change our paint colors and our themes. So what you can do is just repurpose and redecorate your old items, lamps, and there's no limit. Whatever you can imagine that you can do. Just whatever theme you go with, just make it work with what you have. Before you go out and buy anything, look around the house at things that you can revamp to make it just go from to something that you really like. And it's fun to do, and you don't really need a lot of money. You just get some of these right here. Will last you forever. And then the Dollar Tree wraps, just if you not sure on colors, you can always go with either, stock up on the silver and the gold because they're neutral. They go with anything, or the clear white. That's a lot of the colors I like to stock up on because sometimes I change out things. And I hope you enjoyed this. And coming up next, well, hopefully next, is I've done some really cute ornaments, and I'm going to show you guys how I've done them. And it's a lot of fun to do. And if you're strapped on money, or you see ornaments at the store, and they ask crazy prices, guys. I've seen them cost one ornament $15. I'm not kidding. You look at the Hobby Lobby, Pier 1, and Michael's, and places like that, you will find them. And I'm going to give you a little sneak peek at some of the ornaments we may do. I still have to add the little hanger on there, the little piece right there. Like, this is super cute because I wanted more of this color, but a lot of these things in the store, they were very expensive, and I was like, no. And let me show you this other one. Okay, and I'm working on this. I just have to add the little hanger piece, and this is so cute. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of some of the things that we're going to be doing. Tell me if this is not absolutely adorable. This is the little dress, and I'm going to put the little, I think I'm going to use a silver. I don't know if I'm going to use something like this to have the little loop to hang it on the tree, or if I'm going to put just like, I have wire as well I could use, or I can use a ribbon. So I probably will use a iridescent ribbon. I think that would be cute, or a silver one. So this is just one of the things that I'm going to show you. It's super cute ornaments that you can do, and we are going to do them together. So if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments below, or send me a message, either way, and I'm going to try to get those out. It's a lot of fun to do, and it's really cheap compared to what you normally have to pay for things like this. It's dirt cheap, guys. So this is the way to go if you're on a budget. So thanks for sticking in there with me, guys. I will see you in my next video, and hopefully we can start getting into a lot of different types of ornaments, because that was just 2 examples. I have done like literally a dozen different styles more. So this is going to be a lot of fun and something that I'm really excited about, because I love Christmas, and like I think everybody loves Christmas. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.